because they need the help, because they can't get into it themselves. A lot of people think, oh yeah, no, knights just put on their armour and go to war. Like, no, they had armies of squires who would put it on for them. They ever have one guy walk into a room with 3 to 4 people who would literally outfit them with armour.
Alright, welcome to Team Basilisk. Ready to have some fun? Are you boys ready? Alright, so what we're going to be doing today, we are going to be doing some duels. We are going to be doing point-based system. We have Sir Roland in the far corner and we have Sir Lachlan here in this corner. These boys have been training for 3 to 4 years and doing everything they can to, 1, be better at fighting, and 2, not hurt each other. All right, are you boys ready? We're going to get into it. We're going to have a little bit of fun and we're going to try and, not get each other hurt. Okie dokie. All right, lads, come in the middle. Yell them out. All right, so one of the bigger things is when it comes to, you boys want to face me for a second? When it comes to point system, it is 2 points for a headshot, 1 point for arms, body, legs. They must be clean. You cannot have, for instance, if I go for a strike and I hit that, then I hit his head, nothing, because he's defended himself. Everything has to be clear, clean hits. And thrusting is illegal. You cannot do it. Thrusting, stabbing, not allowed. Do it whatsoever. I will kick your ass myself. We're here to train, to fight, and have a great bloody time while doing it, and try not to get hurt. Are you boys ready? Ready. All right, and I will do my best to call out the points. We normally have at least 2 counters in each corner, focusing on each fighter. I will do my best to call the points. But basically, once the boys hit a point of, do you guys want a 5 or a 10-point system today? 10-point system. So once the boys hit a 10-point system, so once I believe one of them's hit 10 points, I'll stop the fight. Doesn't matter what they're doing. I will end it there. Or if, for unintended purposes, one of our fighters, their armor is damaged or something like that, I'll immediately stop the fight because, we don't want anyone to get hurt. All right. We're going to have a clean duel. No punching, no kicking, no scratching, no biting, no whining to your mummy. Are you lads ready? Ready. All right. Fighters ready. Go to war. Remember, I'm in the ring with you lads. Clean strikes, lads. Look for the gaps. Come on, boys. Stop fight, stop fight. Good job, lads. You good? All right, take a quick breather. Up against the list. Don't stand there burning energy. And the reason we get the boys up against the list when they're not fighting, because their armor they're wearing weighs a lot. There's roughly 40 to about 50 kilos, and they've got to stand around with that armor on while they're also fighting. So we keep that in mind for when they're on the list, so then the boys can relax, and when their arms are up here, the list takes all the weight. It doesn't look like, it looks like they're still working themselves out doing up here, but they're actually not. How we doing, Rote?
Oh, good.
All right. Another 10 seconds, we'll go for another round. Best of 3. There is a winner at the moment. I was going to try and keep it to myself until the end, but Lockie took that round. Sir Lachlan. Sir Lachlan. Or as he likes to be called on the weekends, Citadel. And the solution in green. All right, you guys ready for round 2? Another thing we do also use as well, there are certain levels of sign language we use when we're fighting. We have aspects of this, which is, are you okay? Which they can respond with, yes I am, no I'm not. What do we do when we want our helmets off, lads? Yeah, it's this doesn't matter. Any version of tapping the crap out of my head is get this thing off me. Because unfortunately there is something that is called helmet terror. It's when you feel claustrophobic and confined and you can't breathe, even though there's plenty of breathe holes, but it doesn't seem to work. All right, you lads ready for your round 2? Yep. All right. Fighters, are you ready? Ready. Remember, I'm in the list. I want to go home in one piece, please. Go to war. Pay attention to your swings. Stop fight. Good job, lads. To the list. That round goes to Roland. We are 1-on-1 today. Trying to keep it even, trying to drag out the fight, are we, lads? Yeah? You guys want to talk to the camera at all? Say hi. Just realised that someone's strap is up. It must have come undone. We don't want this. This is not unnecessary because our armour's designed to not come apart. Little pin there, because I can push it, it's like a button, is designed to keep that visor from never coming up. It will not come up, but we have these little straps as a precaution. Not that it did much, because apparently it come undone.
Ducky, what's up? Vegan.
Pardon? You good? Do you need your inhaler?
No, all good.
You're good. Okay.
This is what we're saying at the moment. So we've got the 1-1. We've actually got a timer up there with this. These controlled by this.
Cool.
Yeah. So whenever you call the round, I'm going to put it in as a point.
That's cool. Oh wow, that's awesome.
Oh!
You alright?
Oh, I just got a wave of excitement just then.
Why?
Oh, just did.
Well, we've got a big event next weekend. We've got Stains and Steels in Canberra.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so that's a full-blown event. Boys. So we've got Stains and Steels in Canberra. That's on, what's the date for that?
2nd of August.
2nd of August. A couple of the boys are going in. A couple of the fighters that are going in aren't here today because they're, prior commitments. They're busy with work or moving or whatever they need to get done. But yeah, it's one of probably the coolest events. The guys are going down to jump into a few fights. I'm going down as a supporter. I'd like to get in armour, but I've got to wait for my armour to arrive. Until then though, it's training, and trying to make sure our boys look after themselves and not get an injury before they get into a fight, because we don't want that. All right, are you lads ready for a third round?
Third, yes.
Go. In a normal setting, we also wouldn't give them 10-second rest fights between. It would be round after round after round, and then have a rest while other fighters then compete. But in the interest of trying to keep the boys from hurting themselves, we try to put at least a few little rest stops in, especially when we're training, because we don't want them to get hurt. And like, we try to explain to people that this is a combat sport, and one of the biggest misconceptions we get a lot is, oh, you guys do that LARP thing. LARPing's rubber swords and fake armor. What we do is combat. We train every day of the week, so then we can get into a ring with somebody else who physically wants to disable us, so then we can't fight back, and healthy and constructively defend ourselves against that person. Trying to keep that in mind is doing our best to explain to people when we bring them in for training that what we do here is combat. It is a real fight. We are not here to pretend we're fighting. This is not a pretend sport. This is not a play around. This is not a game. We train real athletes, and we want them to be able to be like, you know, I can't think of a better word because I was not prepared to be recorded today. We try to train them to be athletes, honestly. It's the best thing we can do. Yeah, there's a lot of it. There's mixed martial arts involved, a lot of takedowns type stuff. We'll see a little bit of that soon, because the boys are just doing duels at the moment, and during a duel, they're not allowed to punch, kick, throw, grab a hold, none of that. They're not supposed to do any of those things. It is a point-based system. It's more akin to fencing than it is akin to, you know, putting on armor and beating each other up. All right, you lads ready for round 3? Apparently I'm going to trip over. All right, fighters ready. And watch your step. I want these mats out of here. Go to war. Don't step towards me. Ooh. Get your guard up, Lachlan. Better. Stop fights. Good job, lads. All right, fighters to the center. Okie dokie. All right. Winner for single tournament, Lachlan. Good job, lads. All right. That'll do for now. Give the boys a break. Helmet off? Yeah. All right, you're done.
How's that feel, mate?
I'm tired.
Tired?
I'm tired.
Thank you. You want off, or are you just...
Nice work. Cheers, mate.
So now that you're both very, very tired, what is the biggest misconception of what you do?
Sorry, you'll have to say that again.
That's all right. What's the biggest misconception of what you do?
This is not a combat sport, this is just dress up. It's cosplay.
Yeah.
It ain't cosplay. We're actually hitting each other. We're hitting each other with considerable hitting, even though it's duels. There were some points that I knew that we were just, you know, caveman style hitting each other. But the reality of this sport is it's combat. It's not cosplay, it's not dress up. There's injury involved. Yep. There's hitting. There's sometimes blood, sometimes broken bones.
Sometimes.
This is not LARP, it's not cosplay.
No. So if someone brand new getting into it,
Yeah.
what would you say?
Come join,
Find
but
your
just be
local-
ready to get punched.
Find your local club. Just be mentally aware that this is a combat sport. You will get hit. You don't need armor to start. All your local clubs will supply the soft kit and training you need. Just, yeah, make the effort to turn up, have fun.
All right.
Take it seriously. It may be a sport, but it's not a game.
I don't want you to sign that off.
This is a normal dueling sword. Yeah, it's got a bit of weight to it. It's maybe just shy of a kilo. Not a lot of meat, not super heavy. This thing is a pro Buhurt sword. It's almost twice as thick, weighs twice the amount, and it sucks when you get hit with it. All right, you boys ready? Yeah, ready. All right, today we're going to be doing some Buhurts now. It's pretty much 3 points of contact on the floor and you're out. You're a dead man, you're done. You are now terrain. So at any point a hand or a weapon gets dropped, the fight will end. But until then, it's basically no rules until one of them gives up, other than groin shots. You do a groin shot or stabbing, I'm going to kick you down. Right, fighters ready, come in the middle. Touch tips. Alright, fighters ready. Go to war. Hold your ground, don't let him knock you up. Up again before you can't get up.